would you rate networking through online communities and forums bad, bold, or brilliant?
Well, I know I'm in my industry, there's a lot of networking, good networking going on in communities. I got my first start at networking with other traders and other people in the financial world through online communities. But just so my industry is just very niche. That's one of the one of the few ways you can do it. So I made connections with the community, and then these days people use Discord a lot. There's a Discord communities. I have a Discord community, and I know people in my community have networked with each other. It's like first you network virtually, then you show up in person. It's like they come to life, you know? So, and but yeah, Discord, online chat rooms, but certain ones you want to be very selective of these online communities. This probably goes for everything. You want to be very selective. It's like we talked about personal brand earlier. So like my personal brand is like people know I don't mess around. So like my reputation is like really, really, really good. So like it's you want to always see who's the leader of that community and like how do they conduct themselves, and if that's someone that you want to align with, and then join their community because the communities from what I've seen is like they the leader of the community like attracts a certain crowd. So if the crowd is like open and you know credible, very good to network. Absolutely great. It's just yeah, just be very selective and yeah.
Yeah. I personally love going into communities, especially like the niche ones that are like abstract. Like there was one that was really successful and that has blown up and has now like thousands of people on her Discord was an HR person who worked in the video game industry. And so she created a Discord where people could network and share skills or share lessons and or share jobs. And it was all about building that community because the gaming industry had huge layoffs. I mean, like tens of thousands of people over a year period were laid off. And so she created that community to support them. And now it's just continued to grow and grow and grow. And I've met a few people. I met the founders of Game Talk Unlocked, which is an in-person networking event for people in the gaming industry or who just love games. So I was like, hey, I'm going to volunteer. I'm one of their volunteers. And that started there. And then another one where I've developed interesting relationships with was in a like a crafting group. Like it was just to share crafts. And somehow in the Discord, there was another thread that was talking about business, like business tips, like if you're selling your crafts. And so I ended up getting sucked into that because I like to do crafting stuff, as well. So multi-passionate once again.